Hello, this is Creating Cards with Sherry, and I am Sherry, and I am glad that you've joined me for my Simple Sunday video. Um, just before we get started here, I just want to say that if you see anything that you like here and you're interested in purchasing any of it, be sure to stop at my store, creatingcardswithsherry.stampinup.net. I will tell you that this is the host code for April. In May, the new code will come out. And in May, you will be able to get some of the products that are shown here. Right now, they're not available because they're in our new catalog, and the new catalog comes out May 3rd. All right. We are going to be making a very simple card. It looks like this. Similar to it. We're going to make one similar to it. Very easy to make. I'm using some designer series paper from a set called our Pretty Prints. And just to give you an idea of what that looks like, one side, there's 3 sheets to each color, and they all have a different design. So one side's this. You can see that I cut this sheet up already. And then we have this one with this. Isn't that pretty? I like that. That would make a nice scrapbook page. And this one. And then just a plain color. All right. And they come in this blackberry. Excuse me, I'm a little tired here. Coastal Cabana. The Calypso. Not Cajun Calypso. What is this? I can't think of the name of it right now. Calypso Coral. There we go. And Evening Evergreen. All right. So very pretty, very feminine, I think, and they make some really nice cards. The stamp that I'm going to use, the sentiment that I'm going to use, is from our new set called Happiness Abounds. So this stamp set and the Pretty Prints will come out in May. You cannot get those right at this time. The card that we're going to put together, you can see the measurements on my blog, and so we'll just get started right away. This is our card base, the same as usual, the 5.5 by 8 scored at 4 1/4, and I am going to adhere this layer. I have some brand new adhesive in there. I got to get it going. We're going to adhere this layer to the top of that. Okay, and then before we get too far, I did cut out from my rectangle stitched dies. I cut that out to put my sentiment on, so we're going to stamp real quick. And it says best wishes. And I used my rich razzleberry, and that's what this color is. This is actually Blackberry Bliss that the print is on, but they're both very similar. Okay, I'm going to attach this piece at the bottom. Now I got this design, I should tell you. This design came from something that my team did. We had a meeting this week, and it was the meeting. Once a month we have a meeting where we do a mystery card challenge. And we're given the dimensions, the measurements, and the tools that we need ahead of time, but that's all we know. We don't know how the card gets assembled. We don't know what it's going to look like in the end or anything like that. And so we get to put. So then that evening, somebody is explaining to us what we need to do to make the card, and the pattern is so easy to do that I decided I would use it for this Simple Sunday episode. So I'm just going to put that right there. Then I'm going to take some ribbon. And I got a big strip here, I know. Let's see. We might even be able to wrap this around twice. Oh, that's too short. Nope, not going to work. So I'm just going to do it this way. We'll have a lot of excess to cut off, but that's okay. I'm going to make my bow here. That through there. There we go. So as I was saying, this is this week's mystery card that we made when we met this last Thursday, I believe it was. All right, now we want to keep that bow kind of on the downward side here. I wonder if it would fit better if I twisted it this way. No, it's going to go better this way. Okay. Just going to be stubborn. All right. And then, now on this card, this card, that's a stamp pad. This card, I just glued everything down flat. This time I'm going to do it a little differently. I'm going to adhere this one to my colored layer piece. Oh, takes off on me. And so we're going to lay that right in there. And then I'm going to take some dimensionals this time. And I'm going to lay that kind of in the middle of everything. Then we're going to take some dimensionals and put them on here. And we're going to lay that right there. And there you have your card. Isn't that pretty? And it's so simple. All you're doing is layering all these cards. This one I used the dimensionals, and this one I just glued straight down. So there you have it. That's our Simple Sunday. Again, if you want to purchase any of these products, you can go to my store at creatingcardswithsherry.stampinup.net. I would love to be your demonstrator, and you have a wonderful Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me today.